Like, literally, the only thing that you need to be focusing on a daily basis is, what are you thinking? That's it. What are you thinking? What are you allowing to come into your inner sphere? Because everything you think elicits a response that creates an emotion, and that emotion informs your mood, informs your day, changes the way that you perceive the world. So if you can just stop thinking things that make you feel like shit, your whole world changes. And I know it sounds, it's like, that's so easy. That sounds so simple. It is simple, it's not easy, it's really bloody difficult, particularly the fact that the whole of society tries to assault you on a daily basis with constant negativity. So you have to be very careful about the diet that you consume. What is it that you're paying attention to? What are you watching on TikTok? What is your algorithm bringing in? What are you watching on TV? What are you allowing into your inner sphere? And once you edit that becomes a little bit easier for you to think the things that you want to think. So I use affirmation boards. You could use post-it notes around your house. You can listen to affirmation music. You can do meditations. You can hang around high vibe positive people. You can watch high vibe positive shit. Whatever it is, you need to make sure that your thoughts are happy and positive and are going towards the things that you want to achieve in your life. Okay? You are in control of your thoughts. Everything that you're thinking, you are thinking. You don't have to be a slave to the voice inside your head. Okay? Yes, it's difficult. Yes, it takes time. Yes, it takes practice. But I promise you that you will learn to do this. I used to be a complete slave to the thoughts that were going on inside my head. And the thoughts that I had were really horrible, which meant that my life was horrible, which meant that I felt horrible, which meant that everything was horrible. Okay? Now, the inside of my head is a pretty happy place to live. And when it isn't, I have coping mechanisms to make sure that I begin to think positive things. Okay? And this isn't just toxic positivity where we never recognize that we're having an emotion, but it is about dealing with it and not kind of falling face first into misery. You know, for instance, I've been having a bit of fear and anxiety coming up of late. Now, rather than sitting in it and being like, and adding to it, like, yeah, that's a reasonable thought, that's a terrible thing, I should be frightened. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm having a fearful thought. I go outside, I do some meditation, I do some breathing, I try to kind of either deal with the emotion if there is a legitimate reason, and I'll deal with it with logic and rationale. If it's not legitimate and it's just falsified, then I'll obviously fight it and sort of have a conversation with it that it isn't something to be paid attention to. Okay? You can do this. It's the only thing you should be focusing on. Promise you. Bye-bye.